This is a church. It's really, really big. It's really, really nice. We've been there like 3 times or something, I think. But we do many things with the district. It was really lovely. My closest relationships that I formed over the last year were probably with my exchange students. So I have many friends around the world, which is amazing. So this is Winter Park Hysterics. It's French. It's really cool. The park is better than Disneyland, I would say. So if you go to this one. It's just outside of Paris. It's amazing. We went to Mont Saint Michel. That was incredible. It's amazing. Like, it's really phenomenal the way this place works. But it was a really miserable weekend that we went. It was kind of hard to see, and we were kind of drowning, and I fell in the mud.
Did you walk up to the top?
Yes. And then we walked like the whole way out, and then we had to kind of run around the tides coming in. It was like very complicated, but it was fun, but not because I was covered in mud. I got too excited, run and slipped, and we'll see what happened. These are the people in my town. She wasn't with Rotary, but she was an exchange student with another program. This was the first thing we had all together on 1st of February. So this was like a big thing we had to sponsor, probably our Mont Saint Michel trip, I think. That was amazing. And this is the second half of the year. So this is the new district. This is all of us together. This one here was my second host sister, and this one here he's the son of our YAO, and he was there because they were rebounders, so they were kind of helping with the language, because this is like the second or first day for them or second, so they didn't know the language French yet, and they were still integrating, so he can speak English, so can she speaks a bit of Chinese, and she could help the kids from Taiwan, for example, and stuff like that. We did many things with the district. It was really incredible. These two are the ones that are at my school. Michelle, she's from Mexico, and Stefan is from America. We did many things. We learned about the caves in the north of France, the caves of mines, sorry. There's many mines in the north of France. We did bowling, stuff like that. And the district is really, it's kind of like, for me, it was kind of like the community that I was lacking at school. So it was really nice to have that, and to have people like close to me and around me in my town, or in Lille, which is only 20 minutes on the train, so that was really nice. Okay, we were really lucky. Just after we arrived, there was a really big conference in France with every exchange student in France. It was about 450 of us. This is when I first met the exchanges. This was, is in Annecy. This is it here. They called out every country where the exchange students were from. I think we went for like an hour just calling out the countries. It was incredible. The room is like, I can't even describe how big the room was. It was enormous. There was like maybe 500 of us there with all the, maybe more with all the people, like all the guest talkers and everything. It was incredible. It was to discuss the Olympics, the Winter Olympics for 2018. So it was really cool. We had a handicap Olympian, a skier, I think. It was a French guy. It was really great to listen to and to meet everyone. You meet people from that you haven't seen, like, you know, a few weeks, but and then you meet people from other countries, and it was really amazing that weekend. We had to take this boat to get from where we were to Annecy, which is the town, which is here. Annecy is a really beautiful town. If you guys go to France, go here. It's incredible. This is in Switzerland, and this is France here. This is, remember I told you with my first family, I was in a house. This is like across the other side of the river here. This is where we traveled. And there's swans. There are swans in Australia. I like them. Okay, so my bus trip. I only had one. I don't know about Kristen. Do you have more than one?
I did Germany and then Euro.
Okay, I had a Euro one. It was the end of the year in October. So this is all of us together here in Prague. And this is all of the Australians. We were like 47 exchanges, and we were from Argentina, New Zealand, and Australia. There were 7 Argentinians. Wait. 9 Argentinians. How many New Zealanders? 9. And then the rest of us were, sorry, 4 countries. And the rest of us were from Australia. And it was a lot of Australians, a lot of Australian accent, a lot of like it was really nice to be around after like a whole year of not really being around there at all. So that was cool. This is all the places we went to. It was incredible. This is like a few photos. This is in Prague. Prague was beautiful, like really amazing. Like the architecture, the language is like blows your mind. Like it's so different to anything I've really ever heard. So that was incredible. This was in Prague as well. This was in Milan. I had this here because this hot chocolate was like drinking the fudge brownie. Like it was really thick. But it was incredible. This was in Germany, actually. It was incredible. We went from, in the bus, we went from looking at real autumn, like we don't have, I've never seen that in Australia, like the orange leaves and everything, to like an hour later we were in snow. So that was incredible. This was in Venice. This is at Chamonix. This was at the United Nations in Geneva. We went there on the second last day, I think. That was incredible. Venice, McDonald's, and Paris. These are all Australians, I think. Essentially Australians. Yeah. So that was my bus trip. Was amazing. Okay, as you guys know, as some of you know, I saw Leah last year while I was on my exchange. Mum and I went to visit her in Germany. This is Leah's mum right here. And Leah also came to visit me in January. We went to Disneyland together. That was incredible. But while we were together, Mum and I and Leah went to Germany. We went to Poland as well, went to Krakow. It was amazing. This is Germany here. This is Berlin. We went to Berlin. This is Berlin. This is near Leah's town. This is in Berlin. This is in Krakow in Poland. We also went to Auschwitz. I went with Leah. My mum went somewhere else because Mum's been there once before. Mum said once was enough, which I agree. This was in Poland. This is a salt mine in Krakow. Wieliczka. This is under the ground. This is a salt mine under the ground. Like it's like a huge, like cave, and it's incredible. They have weddings, they have performances, and they have musicals, and they have everything down here. It's incredible. So yeah,
Angelina, how's Leah doing?
she's really good. She's still having trouble with her German though, which is incredible. Like she came to France, and my family doesn't speak French at all, and she doesn't speak German, and she doesn't speak French. And she was trying to speak to them in English, and she still got her English wrong, and then she was speaking to her mum in German afterwards, and then she got her German wrong. And I don't know. She's having a good time, I think, trying to figure it all out still. But she's doing really well. She's in her, what month is it? She's about to finish her grade 11 equivalent, and then she's like grade 12. She's having a good time. She misses Australia though, a lot. I think that's it. Yes. Thank you for my incredible experience. This is my city polio. This is the second district with a lot of people. This is all of us together. This is big fail, really in my face, but this is the real stereotypical, jumping from the Eiffel Tower things with bottom. And so thank you very much for the thing. It was incredible, and you guys should do it. Yeah. Oh yeah, I have all my flags. I have a lot of flags. Only one is from France though.
I need a stone. I need a...
Okay. This is the one of my club, Due Sud. South. So this is the real one. And then the rest of them are from Indonesia, Virginia, I think, Snoqualmie, which is in Washington State. Yeah, I'll hold these ones. This one's in Japan, and this one's from Rotham's district, which is in Brisbane. So.